What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Hof Bergmann. Here we're picking up right where we left off in the last episode. And today we're going to be focusing on something a little bit different. Of course, last episode, if you watched, we got the two fields right over here, right next to the farm, all set up with wheat and limed and fertilized and all of that. So the pH values and everything should be good. They do need to be rolled. I don't think we're going to worry about rolling them this time around because we just don't have the money. We're down to about $18,000, so we need to hold on to that for now. As far as everything else, if we jump into the soil information here, our pH level is good. Should be right at perfect. So that is good. Our nitrogen is great. Perfect. Should be right around perfect. And down here, as you can see, this one is not looking so hot. This one ain't too bad on the pH. But we'll sort that out. I still got to put grass seed into that one so we can get that growing, because we are going to need the grass. But today, we're not doing that. Today, we are going to take a little look at another area that we haven't been to yet. I don't know what I was trying to think of something, but I lost my train of thought. So we're gonna hop into the van here, and we're gonna head down the road. I believe it is gonna be to our right. Make sure no traffic coming. We are good to go. How's everybody doing out there, by the way? Hopefully you're doing wonderful. If you are enjoying this series, make sure you leave a like. We're gonna go ahead and just park up right here next to one of our fields here. So let's jump on in through here. This is our allotment garden area. We have a couple of different plots of gardening area. Looks like we have some spoiled apples on the ground here. That is not good. So this area right here, we need to get a few things set up. We want to go ahead and get our garden going. So we have our watering can, we have a bucket, we have a wheelbarrow. Now what we need are, we need some fertilizer, and we also need to water them. This is our grapevines. Yeah, this is our grapevines. And then over here we have our fruit trees, which are going to be apples, if I remember correctly. Yes, apples. And it looks like there may be some apples already in these trees, which is kind of good. Over here, we just have our allotment garden area. So we have field 1, 2, 3, and, well, let's see, hold on. Which one is this? This is field 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So it'll just be easier to kind of know that order, because if you're working on it inside the menu and all of that, it can be a little bit confusing. But with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into one of these menus at the moment. This is going to be allotment 5. Says it right there, field 5. So we could do one of these vegetables. So we can do tomatoes, lettuce, strawberries, which are standard base game, but this map has cucumbers, cauliflower, onion. We are going to do all of these, just maybe not right off the bat. I don't know, we might. We'll just have to see. So what is, the only thing is, like, I don't see the capacity of what we need for, like, fertilizer. And now this says garden manure, and compost. Now does that mean we can't use fertilizer anymore? That's interesting, because I think it said fertilizer the last time. So what I think we're going to do at this point, if I remember correctly, it holds 200 liters of fertilizer. I don't know, I may be wrong on that, but we're going to head down to the store. I'm going to pick up a bag of fertilizer, and then we will come back and see if it does in fact still take just fertilizer And I'm sure we could probably use like manure and compost and all the other stuff too, and maybe get a better uh, production rate. I don't know. We'll have to experiment with all of that stuff because I think the last time it only took fertilizer. So let me head down to the store and pick up a bag of fertilizer, come back and test it out, and then we'll go from there. All right, I ran to the store and got the fertilizer bags, which is exactly what we needed. So this is the gardening fertilizer. So I did buy more bags than what we see here, but 3 of them just disappeared. So I don't know what that was all about. So basically, what you do is you pick it up, and you're supposed to be able to, unless this is full, yeah, 100 liters. Okay, we're full there. Gardening, manure, and compost. Oh, there we go. Okay, so maybe I was supposed to have it the other way. Okay, that's at 100. All right, let's see what is this one at? 54. So these are 40-liter bags. So we may end up needing more. Go ahead and throw that in there. We're only at 79. I don't know what's happening here. I should have much more than what we're seeing. Unless there's just an issue with these fertilizer bags. I don't know. I don't know. Let's hop into our production menu here and just take a little peek. Okay, so we need more in 5. Need more in 4, 3. So 2 is full, and we need more in 1. So 1, 3, 4, and 5. We definitely need more. And like I said, I lost 3 bags somewhere. I don't know. I had them strapped into the van, and they were gone. As soon as I pulled up, opened the door, and took the straps off, 2 of them disappeared. And then I picked 1 up, and it disappeared in here. So yeah, I have no idea what's going on with that. So now, since 2 is already done, let's see, we're already full on water. So that's not 2. 2 is down here. Yeah, this is field 2. So we'll go ahead and show this, and then I'll get the rest of them set up. So we're going to go ahead and set up cucumbers in this one. And there we go. Cucumbers are there. Now you can actually bring like a tractor and stuff in here and plow it and all that if you really wanted to. There's no way to get it in here, so you have to use like super strength to get it over the fence. But you can do that if you want. I believe you can still do that. I know it was possible on the last one. It's not going to make any difference on what happens here because these act as greenhouses. So yeah, that's kind of what that is. But I don't know. Maybe you can't because when you look on the map, I don't see them showing up as fields anymore, and they used to show up as fields. So you may not be able to actually do it now. So, anyways, I'm not going to worry about testing that, but we are maybe going to do something to where we get a little tractor or something in here. We'll have to see. I don't know. I'm going to look into what it would take to do something like that. Just, to make it easier with the fertilizer and the water situation. Because our water spigot, I think, yeah, our water is over here. And then we could also fill this up, I believe. It didn't show me a capacity there. I don't know. Maybe it's just a water fill point, but you could, do all of that. So, water. Okay, there we go. Grapevines. We have grapes. Let's go ahead and activate those. And then let's come over here to the apples. Gotta find the trigger point. Unless we just come in here. And I am not seeing apples unless I'm just missing it. Okay, so what I'm thinking with apples is that it's just automatically a thing now. I don't know, because I think there used to be a trigger point here somewhere, unless I'm just not seeing it. I just walked around this whole area to see if I could find the trigger point for the production, but there's no production showing up in the production chain, so I don't know what the deal is with that. But we'll get it. We'll get all that sorted out. There's nothing here. So yeah, let me sort out the rest of these gardens, and then bring you guys back here in just a little bit. All right, I saved you all the trouble of watching me carry so many bags back and forth. It is ridiculous. So I ended up buying this, thinking it would make it easier, but you can only do 3 at a time, really, and then you can't even get it up the hill. So yeah, I just carried them back and forth. I think next time I'm gonna pull the truck up to this right here and just toss them over the fence, and then that way I can carry them in and stack them. But yeah, this is where we're gonna be storing our fertilizer. We have quite a bit there. It should be able to last us a little while. We'll use this for carrying the products out to the truck or something. So this is looking good. Then the apples are looking good. We need something for this. There's something that we need for this. I'll have to look. I think it's crates or something. But yes, so we have water and fertilizer in all of our fields now. We have cucumber going over here. So over here, I think we're gonna go with if it'll. There we go. We're gonna go with cauliflower. Let's go ahead and activate that. And there is the cauliflower. On this one right here, let's go with onion. And there's our little onion there. And then on these two, we're gonna do. Let's do. Let's take a look at the chart real quick here and see. So tomatoes are around 1,300. Strawberries not too good. Obviously, the prices are a little low right now. Lettuce is very good. So tomatoes and lettuce. And then strawberries. So I'm thinking what we do is since tomatoes, strawberries are the lower two, we'll do this one right here by itself, lettuce. And then this one right here, we're going to do a split of tomatoes and strawberries. There we go. All of our gardens are set up. And then for this right here, I think... Wrong button. I think what we need is going to be like one of these right here. Let's see if this will show apples. And I do not see it on there. Fillable apple box. Here we go. So this is what we need, and then we also need one of these. So we get 325 in a crate. Now the only problem would be that the pallets, we won't have the ability to get in there with a pallet jack or anything like that. So we'll have to go with these small ones. And I don't know exactly how many of these we're gonna need. Maybe. Hmm. You know what? Let's test something out. Let's test something out. Let's come out here. And let's go. Let's set our store right there. And then let's go to the box. And no, let's get one of these. That's $200. Can we fit this through the gate? We can. Okay. We can fit it that way. And we can also fit it this way. Okay. Now the only issue would be a forklift. Can we fit a forklift in there? Now I want to test maybe this one right here. It's 39,500. We don't have the money to buy that. So we're just going to have to, I think what I'm going to do is back out, install the pallet jack mod, and we'll test that out and see if we can squeeze through the door, or through the gate with that. Alright, we're back, and we have the pallet jack mod. So, let's go ahead and hop in here, and let's go first person mode. Sorry, we got to turn it on first. And there's a car coming. Alright, let's go ahead and wheel this. We should be able to fit through the gate, no problem. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's go out. Let's go to this camera. Okay, alright, come on cars. Let's go. Okay, maybe it'll be easier to drive it with the controller. Yeah, we could fit through the gate, no problem. And it does seem to be a little bit easier with the controller, but it still is a little finicky. So that is okay. Alright. What was that all about? Okay, maybe it's because it's just not flat ground, and it's an issue. But we only have to deal with this until we get enough for a forklift, and hopefully the forklift, like a small one, can fit through that gate. So let's go over here to carefully to our pallet. Oh god. Okay, now how do we control this thing? Okay, like that. So if we do... Okay, alright, I got it with the controller now. So we should be able to just bring this on over to the tree. Like so. And that should start filling, I think. We'll leave it there and see what happens. Until then, we'll park this here and hop off of that and call that good. So we got our garden all set up. The water is all filled up and everything, and we have fertilizer and everything in there. So it is getting late in the day. Let's go ahead and close up the gate. I did get the truck to go get the fertilizer earlier. Just because I don't know what happened with the van last time where the fertilizer just disappeared on me. It's kind of weird. So go ahead and get pulled up into our driveway and parked. Now I do still need to get that grass field going, but I'm not going to worry about that in this episode, as I mentioned earlier. So we have a bunch of fertilizer and lime and stuff down at the store still. Let's just take a little peek at how our fields are doing real quick. And they are growing. First stage of growth, it looks like. So we should be good to go there. And then if we just double check on our pH and we double check on our nitrogen, we should be good. Alright, so I think that is going to do it for this episode, guys. It's a little bit shorter than the last one, but that's okay. We still got our garden all set up and ready to roll. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you leave a like and feel free to comment down below. And I will see you guys in the next one.